Yo, party people, what is up? Did you check out that episode of SmackDown that just ended? Man, it was pretty good. And man, what about that ending? The beginning of the War Games feud for the Bloodline has gotten started with the ending brawl between the Bloodline, the Brawling Brutes, and Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And knew that one was coming. Man, can't wait to talk about it, you guys. I can't wait for you to hear it. Don't worry, we're going to run it all down from top to bottom, start to finish. Here we go. The newest episode of The Gift to Gabe starts right now. Okay, so first things first, you guys, let's give a round of applause to the Usos on now officially becoming the longest reigning tag team champions in WWE history. They retained over the New Day as expected, and it was a great match, again, as expected. But now they are the longest reigning champs. They're going to beat New Day's record, as they mentioned multiple times tonight, by Monday Night's Raw. They honestly deserve it. I honestly really didn't expect this record to be broken, like, freaking for a long couple years, just because of how long the New Day, a team like the New Day, took to actually break this record. But couldn't be a better team than one of the other best tag teams of this generation. It was a great match, and give mad props to the Usos. Cannot wait to see what they have left later on. A lot of you think it's going to be Sami and Kevin that end up taking the titles off them. It probably will, but there's still a lot of stuff to go in between. So, and I hope you all enjoyed that. One more time, give it up for the ones, down since day one-ish, the Usos. So, we got some of the opening matches tonight for the WWE World Cup, and if you notice from when they first announced it earlier today versus what they showed you in the graphic, Rey Mysterio got taken out and was replaced by Mustafa Ali. Don't know why. Maybe they just didn't want to admit it. Maybe he's secretly injured. Who knows? Either way, we got our 8 guys. We got some first-round matches tonight. We had Nakamura versus Escobar, and also Strowman versus Jinder Mahal. Both, well, I shouldn't say, well, one was pretty predictable with Strowman getting the win, but then Santos Escobar gets the win over Shinsuke Nakamura. Honestly, a lot of you guys think Sami Zayn's going to find a way to win. I feel like that's probably not going to happen. It looks like the winner's not going to get their title match until like after Survivor Series, but I feel like Zayn's going to be doing a little bit too much, you know, like between the whole bloodline and preparing for War Games. So I feel like he's probably going to lose, you know, in the semifinals, because he's fighting Butch next week, so he might actually win. But anyway, I think Strowman's probably going to end up winning, and so they can do like the whole Strowman versus Gunther thing. But they also kind of tease like Ricochet might actually win tonight, guys, which I would be down to see too. Either way, I think it's going to be good. But hey, Sami finds a way to win, and somehow he was able to win the Intercontinental title and bring that back to the Bloodline. I would love it. This is a Sami Zayn love show, people. If you haven't realized it yet, I'm very Usi, just like I hope the rest of you are that watch this show. So if he finds a way to do it, I'm all for it. But, like I said, I think the monster of all monsters is probably going to get the W. Or maybe not. We'll see how it goes. A lot more opportunities were at stake tonight, as we had a 6-pack challenge to determine who would face Ronda Rousey at Survivor Series for the SmackDown Women's title. Honestly, you guys, going in, I thought it was going to be Liv Morgan. She'd been the one in this match making kind of the most noise, and I was hoping they would maybe just rectify their decision back at Extreme Rules to even give the belt to Ronda and take it off Liv in the first place. But Shotzi won. It was unexpected, but I like Shotzi. Give it up for her, you know, but I know that Ronda's obviously not going to lose that Survivor Series now. So, great. The Ronda show with the SmackDown Women's title gets to continue. Great. So loving that. Anyway, whatever. Guess we'll just see what happens with Liv Morgan and any of the people who are involved in this match. I really thought it was going to be her, but congrats to Shotzi. And, you know, Ronda Rousey's kind of mid. So, that's all I got to say about that. So, guys, pretty much taking about a month, but it looks like Bray Wyatt's about to have his first feud back here in WWE against LA Knight. A very interesting choice, but I like it. A guy that definitely could probably somewhat carry the mic with Bray Wyatt, because, you know, it's still Bray Wyatt. He'll probably still try to find a way to like get in his head, you know, make him all flustered, all that kind of good stuff. But not a bad option for his first feud back. At least I'm guessing that's the direction where we're going. I don't think they just would have had those two interact for at least a good 2 or 3 minutes if they're just not going to have a program. Plus, Wyatt needs to have his first feud back. You see the reports that he's going to go after Roman eventually, but keyword needs to be eventually. He needs to have feuds get up to that, and he needs to grow out whatever's going on with this character and this inner turmoil. So maybe you'll figure that out against LA Knight. Sorry, LA Knight, you're got to be the first victim, dude. Mad props to you. Rest in pieces. But either way, not a bad way to kick things off for a new feud for Bray Wyatt. See where it goes. Hope the best for both guys. It's 2 of Triple H's guys, so should be pretty good. It just won't feel right without William Regal here to say it, but I'll just say it anyway. It's time for War Games. Because guess what, guys? The build has finally started tonight Roman, the Bloodline, had a little segment to, just give acknowledgement to how the Usos are the longest reigning tag champs, but they were interrupted by the Brawling Brutes and Sheamus. And then Drew McIntyre. I knew this was going to be how he was going to be doing next. I figured that thing with Cross is over, rightfully so, and now he can move on to getting back to business. And he went right after Solo Sikoa, the man that cost him the Undisputed Universal title in his home country. Man, this feud is going to be awesome. Zayn's going to be back next week to fight Butch, as I previously mentioned in the video. So, probably next week or so, we should probably see who the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre are going to get as their partner. But, you never know. Triple H didn't, remember back in 2019, wait till the actual day of the show to announce who was going to be in that War Games match, and it turned out to be Kevin Owens. Could we see history repeat itself? Owens has been gone for a little bit. We could see the same thing happen. Owens ends up being the final competitor for their team. But, you never know. It should be good either way. I'm so excited for War Games, guys. I really hope that you are too. Let's get it going. Again, it sucks people ain't here to say it, so they probably won't say the whole War Games shtick anyway, but let the War Games begin! Alright, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of The Gift of Gabe. Only really running over SmackDown because, I looked at the spoilers for Rampage, and, I saw good stuff. Brian Cage ends up advancing, so does Bandito. And, Ricky Starks versus Ethan Page versus Lance Archer is getting pushed back to Wednesday. Makes sense because he pretty much Tony Khan probably wants one of the semifinals to take place on the last live Rampage before full gear. Jungle Boy is fighting Luchasaurus inside of a steel cage. If you read the spoilers, you already know the no. Cannot wait to see that, but we'll elaborate more on that stuff when it comes to next week Dynamite, because this stuff will be elaborated more in general. But yeah, I looked at the stuff for Rampage. Pretty obvious stuff that was going to happen. Didn't expect a steel cage stipulation, but I love it. I'm glad Bandito advanced. Glad that we're going to get Ricky Starks versus Brian Cage in the near future, because, Ricky Starks is going to end up winning this whole thing, hopefully. But before that, fulfill the prophecy of going at it with Ethan Page in the finals. But anyway, guys, that was, I guess, if you want a little short rundown of Rampage, even though, like I said, read the spoilers. But don't worry, guys. This week may be over, but we got more great stuff because next week is the week of Full Gear. We are almost there, guys. And then right after that, Survivor Series War Games. The next 2 weeks are going to be so great, so just stick with me for some great stuff. After Raws, Dynamites, SmackDowns, you guys are not going to miss it. It is some brawls are going to be going down in fall, and it is going to be great. But until then, I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like and what you saw and heard in this vid. And, we're almost there, you guys. The waits for these awesome shows are almost over. But until then, don't ever forget, when it comes to talking wrestling, who better to gab with than your boy, Gabe. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your week. Peace out.